And after that, knight takes e4 by Zukertort, and this complete setup is known as the Royal Lopez Berlin Defense Rio Gambit accepted. And after that, here Chigorin plays d4, trying to deflect this e-pawn so that he can play rook to e2 to pin this knight. So that's why here Zukertort develops his bishop to e7, covering the king as well as preparing to castle. And since this e5 pawn is attacked, so Zukertort defends with f6. Okay, so after bishop takes b7, you can see just look at this sniper bishop which is eyeing the king side. Okay, so now bishop to e3, Chigorin just develops his another bishop, and finally Zukertort castles. Knight at b goes to d2. And guys, now for black it's better to consider knight to f5, attacking this bishop, as well as in the next move e4 will be dangerous. But after knight at b goes to d2, here Zukertort goes for knight to f7 with the same idea of pushing the pawns. And since black is now threatening to trap this bishop, so that's why knight to b3, creating some space for this bishop. Okay, so since this bishop is attacked, so basically Chigorin brings it on c5, asking for bishop exchange, but Zukertort continues his pawn push, attacking the knight. And now for white it's better to just exchange the bishops with bishop takes b7. The idea is after queen takes e7, and then he can continue with knight to a5, attacking the bishop. And let's say if black goes for queen to b4, attacking the knight as well as defending the bishop. Now comes knight takes b7, e takes f3, attacking the queen, so queen takes f3, and then rook at a goes to b8, and in the next move he is going to get his piece back. But white can consider c3, attacking the queen, and after queen takes b7, queen takes f4. And although black is still better, but in this position to win the game, he need to be precise. But in the actual game, after the move e4, here Chigorin goes for knight at f goes to d4. And the problem is now Zukertort continues his pawn push. He just marches the pawn forward, attacking the queen as well as targeting the pawn chain, or we can say defense of white king. So queen to b5, he just targets the bishop. And now here Zukertort slides his queen to c8, and you can see what's coming next. So that's why he just slides his rook to d1, getting away from any pin. Bishop to a6, attacking the queen, so queen to a4. And guys, in this position Zukertort plays a move which will definitely blow your mind. I mean, he plays knight to g5. He completely sacrificed his bishop. And let's say if white decides to capture this bishop with bishop takes e7, now I just want you all to pause the video and try to guess the next move which black can play in this position. And guys, the move is knight to h3, because if g takes h3, as you can see now this g file is opened, so queen takes h3, As you can see, now black is threatening mate in 1, which clearly makes this position winning for black. Okay, so in the game after knight to g5, so that's why knight takes f3 is forced, but e takes f3, and obviously white can't capture this bishop due to the same threat of knight to h3 check with the idea of queen takes e3. So that's why instead he decides to bring his rook to d7, creating more pressure on the bishop. But Zukertort is like, just take it, and he decides to take on g2. And Chigorin just captures the bishop. But now the real game starts. First of all, he gives a check from h3 square. So that's why king takes h2, but knight to f4 check, forcing the king to to getting forward. But queen to h3 check, king to e4, bishop to b7 check, and now the king has only 2 squares left. Let's say this king goes to e5. Now comes knight to g6 check, king to d4, rook to f4 check, rook to e4, and finally rook takes e4, and guys, that's a mate. So in the actual game, after a bishop to b7 check, here Chigorin goes for And guys, in this position, the final blow by Zukertort is rook takes d4 check, and in this position, Mikhail Chigorin resigned. This is because, let's say, after king takes d4, queen to g4 check, and if rook to e4, queen takes e4 check, king to c3, and finally queen takes a4. And now no need to tell that who is gonna win this position. What an absolutely god level game by Johannes Zukertort. Like this video, and I will see you in the next one. This is your host Bison signing off. Bye bye.